Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, River Plate have always been considered the uptown club amongst those in the Argentine capital, but the supporters, believe me, are no less passionate or loud. Things have got on the way here pretty promptly. Oh, Franco Borre. Kaká! That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Messi looking to get on the end of this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a good ball out wide. And this is Del Piero. Picks out, shoots! Roberto Carlos. Xavi. Kaká. Kaká going face to face with his great rival. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Messi. It'll be a throw-in. Another throw-in. He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Thinks about the shot.
Bebeto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's intervened well there. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe made a good run there. Tries to pass it through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Roberto Carlos. Xavi. And here's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. Kaká's cross. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Messi. Tries a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
River Plate with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And that could set him on his way. Schmeichel claims comfortably. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he is slightly undercut, and it's been given away. He has found a way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Real chance. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And here's Kaká. Conte. Now it's Messi. And this is Del Piero. He's through. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square. And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Brazil really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Out for a throw. Kaká. That's Bebeto. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Nice interception, well timed. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Messi. Decent chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Decent progress down the left. It's a goal kick. Cafu threads one in. That looks a decent ball. There's a no-nonsense tackle, and he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Oh, that's a key interception. Kaká. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Messi. Pull it. And here's Mbappe. Pull it. He is just caressing the ball. And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Ball played for Xavi. Now it's Pullet. driving through the middle. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is... There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! River Plate! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 10. Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's Magnat! Oh, how's that for a goal? About as smooth as it gets. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager...
Big chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Now it's Maradona, and there's green grass ahead of him. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he get it through? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
River Plate clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
River Plate really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 2 then. Mbappe plays it short. Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, good looking ball. Brazil are looking to go forward now. He's looking wide. Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Nedved. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Toure deals with that comfortably.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Not the most accurate pass. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Well, here's the man they call the Little Mozart, Thomas Rosicky.
Yeah, he's not going to give you box-to-box running for 90 minutes, Peter, but he's the kind of player who only needs one moment to play someone in or break the lines himself.
You just have to hear some of the things his long-time boss has said about him over the last decade or so. A special talent, technically top class, remarkable touch, top-class vision. All of that's music to his ears, I'm sure.
Well, high praise indeed from Le Professeur.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision. Van Dijk. That's Rosicky. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Osimhen. Nice looking ball. There's the shot! It's hit the upright. And that is out of play. Good read, needed to be. Bebeto. That looks a good ball through. And that's a dangerous ball. And Del Piero! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Well, it tries from a long way out. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Threads one in. Zanetti cuts it out. Osimhen. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Always onto this. Decent chance! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Brazil are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's chosen to go back. He's tried one! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's Lewandowski. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Del Piero concedes a free kick for that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Nicely weighted ball. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. Lovely pass, but can he get... Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Costa Curta. He's a sharp little ball here. And here's Osimhen. Can he get it through? That's Bebeto. And here's Lewandowski. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Osimhen. Delivers the ball. He's come in hard. Saka. And here's Lewandowski. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brzezinski. Distributed tidily. Saka. No way through there. That's Bebeto. This is Del Piero. Del Piero! Pass somewhat off target. Nice interception, well timed. That has not gone well. And the half-time whistle goes. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Brazil are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substituição.
And the second half gets underway. It's a pretty loose pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Brzezinski. And here's Forlan. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Searching passes played there. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass is just off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Messi with a real chance here. Messi! Just beyond the defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Messi! Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
3-0. Great chance! And it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that's it. Well, that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
That's Bebeto. Oh, that's well spotted. Turan. Hazard. He's in a good position here. Shoots! That's really well manoeuvred.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Yeah. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Pelé. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And hey! It's a loose ball. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Del Piero. And it's Conte. Played out to the right. Can he get onto this? Foot in. Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press. Neymar. Now it's Pelé. Stood up well to him there. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Knocks it out wide. Drive chance! Bebeto. And it's Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Neymar is behind this one. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! And that pass isn't the best. Hazard threads one in. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Messi. Now it's Del Piero. And he cuts out the supply. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Neymar. And it's Lam. Lam plays it in. And he's there to belt it away. Vieira. That's Bebeto. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Oh, that was vital. Messi. Kante spots it and intercepts. And this is Bebeto. Line aside, giving way. It has been tight. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar. He won't be happy with that one. Half-time getting close now. Gattuso. Lam. He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Gattuso. Pass is just off target. Lam. Neymar. He has found a way through. It's Neymar! And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. There's the start of the second half.
Brazil really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Lam. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Ah, such a clever touch. Aimed in towards the centre. And he's there to get it away. Not the most accurate pass. It's a promising position. Del Piero. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, this ended up in no man's land. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is through here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Azar. And here's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lam. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Lam made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Baresi is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Just about up to the hour now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Hey! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 11. Camisa 10. Ronaldinho.
Neymar.
Camisa 7.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
Camisa 18.
Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
Substituição em andamento.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! They've done it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Lam. He's got away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Celtic really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Teremos uma substituição.
Owen, well read, and the danger is averted.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's gone loose. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And the finish! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Maradona is there and he can get that clear. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. It's Neymar! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's a good foot in there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. picked out brilliantly. Very nicely done. Shevchenko! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Celtic really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Celtic have their second corner now. Brilliantly cut out. Maradona attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's well seen too. Now there's a fine ball. And it's beyond the defence. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Distributed tidily. And here's Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. There's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gattuso. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. And this is Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Brazil.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. We have already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's more versatile than this fella, Jordan Henderson. So much so, his best position is always in debate. I think he's better when he has the whole pitch in front of him, more time to pick his passes to greater effect, and then read the play if...
And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Caffin can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Aubameyang. They're urging him to shoot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He won't be happy with that one. Mateus. Tries from distance. Well, that looks a decent ball. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Messi. Closing it. And Messi! Off the post! And it's Henderson. Lovely, now then. Costa Curta is there and he can get that clear. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
It's their second corner of the game. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played out to the right. Could move up a gear here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Aubameyang. Not the most accurate pass. Henderson. Passing nice and neat. He might be in, and Messi! It's in! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mateus with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And the pass is intercepted. Bebeto is wide and looking to get onto this. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's come to nothing.
Grenoble clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And he's managed to get free. Kante deals with that comfortably. Now it's Bebeto. And that's been intercepted. And this is Messi. Mateus. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Now it's Aubameyang. He's a sharp little ball here. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Aubameyang. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Del Piero. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He can get that clear. And it's half-time here. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but I believe this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Aubameyang. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out. Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Distributed tidily. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Aubameyang. And it's Roberto Carlos. Thinks about the shot. Opts to play it back. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Tries to play it through.
Match was 60,179.
Mateus can so cleverly bypass the press. Some resolute defending there. Tries to thread one through. Messi picks it up out wide. He's got away. Here comes the corner.
Substitution for Grenoble. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8. Henderson.
That has sent him sprawling. Kante tries to clear.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Number 88. Rafinha.
He is through here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Bastoni. Brazil perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Owen, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Bellingham. And here's Rafinha. That's good play. Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Half an hour gone in the second half. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rafinha picks out He's had a shot! It's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Can he get on the end of this? Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Conte. And here's Rafinha.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Threads one in. He's found a way through.
2 added minutes has been
Conte. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten.